Hey everyone, welcome back to our BKR channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make delicious puff puff. Puff puff is a beloved African snack with a rich history and irresistible flavor. One thing that stands out for me with puff puff is that it's so easy to make. It's got just 5 ingredients. Join me as we explore the origins of puff puff and learn how to make it without fail. The last step of this video is my personal favorite, so stick around if you want to know more. Now let's get cooking. For this recipe, you only need 5 ingredients: flour, sugar, yeast, salt and water. Start by proofing the yeast, which is mixing the yeast with water, and then stir it together and add some sugar to it. Then you cover this mixture for only 7 minutes and keep it in a warm, dry place. After 7 minutes, you take it out. You can remove the seal, pour it into a bowl, add the remaining ingredients together, which is flour, sugar, yeast and salt. Mix it gradually, and you can add milk if you want, which is very optional, and add some water to the mixture. While some people like to add some optional flavorings like nutmeg, chili or vanilla extract, personally I prefer my puff puff simple and plain. I think the lesser the better when it comes to puff puff. But be sure, this is just a standard recipe. Be sure to tweak it and make it the way you prefer. As you stir the mixture together, you gradually add some more water. It's very important that you add water gradually so that the mixture is not too light, because if your batter is too light, it means that your puff puff is going to soak a lot of oil in while it's frying. So you have to get this sweet spot between a thick batter and a light batter. It just has to have a firm consistency. You can mix this puff puff with your bare hands, like your clean hands, or you can use a whisk. But in this video, I'm going to be using a whisk to mix this puff puff. Next, after mixing the batter, you cover this batter in an airtight container. And after you cover it up, you put it in a warm, dry place and store it for up to 1 hour. Once your dough is ready, you bring it out and you remove the seal, remove the air that's in the batter by gradually mixing the dough once more, and then you pour some oil in the pan, in a deep pan, and heat it up while you prepare the dough. Now while you fry your puff puff, it's important to have a bowl of water beside you that you can use to wet your hands intermittently so that the batter doesn't stick too much to your hands. Now you mold the puff puff. When the oil has heated up, you mold your puff puff using the space in between your thumb and your index finger. You mold it and put it directly into the heated oil. Puff puff is more than just a snack. It's a cultural symbol, a connection to our heritage and traditions. It's a reminder of the joy and warmth that food brings to our lives. From weddings to parties, puff puff adds a touch of sweetness and indulgence to any event. Its versatility makes it suitable for both casual snacking and formal locations. And yes, puff puff is known by various names in different countries and regions. The truth is, variations of this puff puff or fried dough snack may have been slightly changed, like during its recipe or method of preparation, but generally the concept is the same. It gives you this gooey, fluffy, chewy snack. In Ghana, it might be called bofrot or togbei. In Cameroon, known as beignet or mandazi. In Sierra Leone, known as puff puff or sukoni. While in Liberia, it's called kala. While you mold the puff puff and you drop it into the heated oil, the puff puff takes its round shape and it gets cooked from within itself. Be sure not to cook on very high heat, otherwise you're going to burn the puff puff, or the outer part of the puff puff will be cooked while the inner part of the puff puff would be uncooked. So it's important for you to cook this puff puff on moderate heat. Whether eating as a quick snack on the go or savored with family and friends around the dinner table, puff puff has a way of bringing people together. You can use a paper towel and a filter to drain the excess oil from the puff puff, like I've done here in this video. And now my favorite part that I talked about earlier is the eating part, obviously. As you can see, this puff puff in this video, it was really hot and I was struggling to hold it, to pull it apart for you guys to see, but it's as soft and very well cooked within itself, and it's gorgeous and very tasty. I wish I could share with all of you to try on this channel, but I'm sure with this recipe you will be making yours in no time and also savor the flavor as well. Thank you for sticking around with me till now, and happy cooking. Until next time, see you in my next video. Bye.